Yo, what's up, dude? Welcome to Frostrain 2. This is a roguelike deck builder that seems to be some kind of train game, and it looked pretty cool on the Steam page. I never played Frostrain 1, so I am going into this pretty blind. Before we jump in, if you like checking out new games, Steam games, indie games, I'm always sifting through them, trying to find the coolest new games, so subscribe. Let's jump right in to Frostrain 2 and see what's going on. A new conductor? Yes. Key traits. Traits are not available in the tutorial. Yeah, we should probably do the tutorial. Yeah, because I'm a new conductor. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, that was a loud noise. The Children of the Engine are the largest religious faction on the train. Okay. Tutorial. Greetings, conductor. I will now guide you through the basic controls and core progression of your mission. First, try moving the camera by dragging the right mouse button. Okay. Interesting. A very, very interesting point of view here. Good, let's move on to the main part. The most important thing is happiness. If the happiness at the top of the screen reaches 0, dissatisfied passengers will attempt to overthrow you. Each day, happiness decreases, accumulated by passengers exhausted from the long journey. The specific cycle and reduction values can be checked. Move your cursor to inspect the happiness. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So it looks like unhappiness is going to happen as we go forward. Hover over the happiness and unhappiness. Okay, I guess I did that. To secure enough happiness, you must place carriage. Carriages are obtained through drone supply, which requires supplies. I'll give you 1 supply. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Spend supplies to perform a drone supply. So that's what this is here. Let me look at the happiness real quick. Happiness per second. So it looks like this is going to be a pretty active thing I have to keep track of. Well, let's look at the drone supply here. I click it, and it gives me some perk here. Is this where the roguelike stuff comes into play? Happiness plus 3 when the carriage is full. So this is a carriage. Education. Gain bonus happiness when the carriage is full. Central Supply Bureau. Okay, there's a lot of synergies here, it looks like. Looks like it wants me to pick this one. I'm just going to pick it. Spend supplies. Okay. Each cycle, passengers enter random carriage and generate happiness. You can speed up time with the number keys and pause with the spacebar. Okay. Can I play this on my train? Boom. I played it. So, place the carriages and watch the passengers begin their work. You can adjust the time speed. The 3 slots represent the maximum number of passengers. Each cycle, passengers enter a carriage, and each passenger produces happiness once. Do I have like a certain amount of passengers? Base passengers 4. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I'll get a bunch of happiness here. Excellent. There are 2 main ways to gain more happiness. One is to activate synergy, and the other is to use upgrades. Let's begin with synergies. You can check the synergies at the card tooltip. Since the train's conductor also serves as the director, let's focus on activating that synergy. Okay. So the train conductor... Okay. This tutorial is sending me. My apologies. Due to a procurement and error, unnecessary carriages were delivered. Unneeded carriages can be recycled through the panel on the bottom right. Okay. They grant supplies. Recycle all carriages except the Central Supply Bureau ones. Hold on a second. So this is neutral. This is our engine. And this is Central Supply Bureau. Okay, so we have Department of Entertainment. This is Central Supply Bureau. Tavern. We don't need that. University. We don't need that. So we recycle these. Bye-bye. Drag unwanted carriages to perform a drone supply. Okay, now I'm going to drone supply. I'm going to get new carriages. Department of Culture. So departments are like the government stuff. So if we have lots of Central Supply Bureau stuff, we get cycle duration is reduced by 2 seconds. Does that mean I get happiness more often? I'm assuming. There's definitely rules to this game. It's interesting. You've gathered enough carriages to activate the synergy, but your level's too low to place them. To increase your level, you must gain enough experience. Experience is earned through exploration and events or by spending supplies. To secure supplies, you must explore efficiently. Scroll the mouse wheel and press the map button at the top of the screen to enter the exploration screen. Okay. Here's the exploration screen. Scroll the mouse wheel backward. Okay. When you arrive... Sorry, I'm trying to read the tutorials popping up. When you arrive at a settlement, you can obtain supplies and experience. The rarer the settlement, the greater the rewards. You can set a queue route by shift click. Arrive at the common supply outpost. Okay. So this is me. Boom. Send me. So I'm moving in real time here. So if I pause, I pause. Okay, interesting. Let me look at my train. Gain supplies from the landmark. Yeah, we're getting tons of happiness, but we are losing at a rate. What's going on here? Plane arrival. What did we get from that? We gained 2 supplies for that, okay. And then we want to upgrade. And then we can place these, yeah? Department of Culture. Boom. Send me. Department. Boom. The train's about to arrive. Please select the next destination. Yeah, over here. I'm like going in a circle or some shit. Is this just the tutorial maybe? So because I have my cycle duration is reduced. That's cool. And then I have 6 base passengers. And they go on a random thing. Interesting. My culture characters produce more happiness. Okay, I'll go up here. I don't know, dude. Send me in a circle. Gain supplies, set route, activate central supply bureau, gain supply. So is this it? Is this just what I have to do? Set route. I'm supposed to shift click, right? Boom. Gain supply. Okay. Good. As mentioned earlier, you can also gain more happiness through upgrades. To upgrade a train, you need 2 copies of the same train with the same tier. This is not always the only reason, but trains can be upgraded while having a glowing red border. Try upgrading your train. Okay, I'll try upgrading my train. Department of Culture. Upgrade me. So if I place it on him, then it upgrades that car. Let's repeat the process once more. This time you need to create a tier 3 carriage. As mentioned earlier, upgrading requires 2 copies of the same carriage with the same tier, so I need a bunch of tier 1s. So I organize these and then I put them on here. Okay, I can handle this. Now that train car is really good, I bet. In addition, you can get my powerful artifacts with your train to generate even more happiness. I will give you an artifact, okay? Total amount of happiness gained from artifacts. I don't want to read this, but I probably should. Because I'm going to run into some crap later. Rose, happiness plus 16 per cycle. Now I'm getting hella happiness, bro. Okay, we're doing our thing. Hover over the engine at the very front of the train. Middle click to pin its tooltip. Then hover over the underlying happiness to view its tooltip. Pin. It's neutral. This is the final step. As leader of the train society, you must regularly make decisions. You can make a decision whenever no other decision is currently in progress, and upon completion, you will receive its corresponding reward. Decision can be accessed through the decision icon, okay? Where's that? Click the decision icon above the info panel at the top left. Oh, right here. This is not the top left, by the way. This is bottom left. Decisions me, okay. Your work is complete. You now learn all the fundamental operations required to run the train. With this knowledge, we ask you to work on your own aspiration as conductor. From here on, the fate of everyone rests in your hands. Okay, got you. So that was just a tutorial real quick. 8 minutes into the video. Hey, listen. Maybe I should have done that off camera. I don't know. We're going to jump into the new game as this person. Okay. Flawless execution. Deployable carriage capacity 2 increases. You start with 2 shanty carriages. Happiness 0 cannot be stored, recycled, or upgraded. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's see what an actual run looks like, shall we? I'm gonna pause right when we get in here, just to see what's going on. I just want to see what we're working with here. Conductor, this is the Chief Secretary Antony. A massive blizzard has been observed moving in from the west. It'd be wise to set the trains heading towards the east. Okay, so we want to do something here. Look into the possibility of reducing the carriage weight. Receive supplies 2 times. Continue tracking the external temperature. Receive silver artifact drone supply 1 time. I don't know which one I should pick. Let's just pick the supplies, basic supplies. Oh, and please don't forget to make today's decision. Almost forgot, thank you. Okay. So is this like technology or something? An old engine at risk. Speed plus 3%. That's not good, right? Perfect coronation. XP plus 1. Supply shortage gain. Can I pin this? Supply sortage. You cannot gain supplies for the next one. This artifact can be obtained multiple times. Backlash. This artifact can be multiple. Okay. Let's just get this. This seems cool. We XP +1. Why not, right? Let's pause me. What are we doing here? We have the engine. This is an undying. We have 300 happiness, so we start out with some happiness. These are our shanty carriages. Can I see my maximum carriages? Because I feel like I had to upgrade. And I don't understand. Upgrade. We have 2 supplies. Level 1. Oh, here we go. Passengers. We have 6 total passengers. I guess we'll just do supplies until we can't put stuff there anymore. I don't know. All right, so we have the manpower generation. Overload the engine to gradually increase speed. So is that good? Do we want speed to be increased? I guess we're like getting to our destinations faster, right? Fuel and hammer brotherhood. Lose happiness proportional to the number of trains placed ahead of me. Interesting. Interesting. Newsroom grants all trains overperformance chance. Grants a chance to provide extra happiness. That seems good. The press train has higher overperformance chance and overperformance productivity. Okay, that seems cool. So if we upgrade the newsroom more, it's better. The press carriage. I don't think we have a press carriage yet, do we? When the Guild of Explorers, when visiting new outposts or obtaining artifacts, exploration records accumulate. Begin recording exploration logs. Okay, interesting. University. Gain bonus happiness when carriage is full. That seems good. Academy. Gain an academy carriage at set intervals. Every 4 cycles, gain a tier 2 or lower academy carriage. Sure, let's do that. I don't know, dude. I just work here. And let's place that in the back there. So we have an academy thing. So apparently I'm going to get more carriages every cycle or so, right? Let's do another drone here. Let's see if maybe we could focus on this. The sheriff office. Knights of the Red Frost. That newsroom seems interesting. Arsenal. When obtaining supplies, gain additional supplies. Okay. Produce more happiness through training. Happiness +2. Trains every 4 cycles. Permanently increase base happiness. Okay. Sheriff's office. Gain a control facility that produces a large amount of happiness. Sure, let's do that. I will say the descriptions are a little confusing, but it's because I've never... Oh, we don't have enough space. So 3 of 3 is that's what that means. Okay, gotcha. So we just have this. Let's keep playing here and let's see what's going on. Let's go here. Supply point, supply point. Yeah, let's just go through here. And what is this? XP, you gain supplies and receive an artifact drone supply. Okay. Where's my artifact drone supply? Oh, yeah, we have one here. Gains an artifact drone supply. Play. Oh, so it's a free little thing. Okay. Negligent worker. Cycle duration 1 second increases, but I gain 3 passengers. Whenever a drone supply is received, I gain 80 happiness. All trains' happiness production increases by 40%. This value decreases by 3%. I feel like we should do the supply commission. Seems good to grab that early. Let's do that. I feel like that will be good. We have hella passengers giving me lots of happiness. We started at 300, so that's kind of where we're at. So that seems cool. Oh, I can play this now. Not really sure why, but I'll take it. Gain a security facility. Let's upgrade. Why not, right? And then let's do another drone. Wheelhouse. Guild of Explorers. We have Academy. We don't have any Guild of Explorers, so let's just not even look at that. Shadow Traders, we don't have... Okay, so we don't have any of that. Can we re-roll? Can't. Overload the engine to gradually increase speed. We don't care about that. Accounting office. Bonus happiness. Shop. There's like Shadow Traders Association. Obtaining supplies 10%. Let's do this black market. We'll place that down there. Oh, you can choose where you want to put stuff too. Next decision completed. All right, let me pause. Hold on. Decision me. Now we can go down on the skill tree here. Welcoming the poor. Shanty carriages gain 5 happiness. Passengers can no longer enter the shanty carriage. Let's do. I feel like we should lean into our shanty carriage stuff. So we're going into the next place. Okay, yeah, we need. Let's just chart our thing. So we're gaining. Yeah, it's interesting how it automatically goes through these nodes. You know, I feel like we are doing good though. I think. I don't know. Let's upgrade because we can't really put a train car on anyway. What happened there? We lost some happiness there somehow. Gain control facility. Lose happiness proportional to the number of trains placed ahead of me. Okay. Can I... Yeah, let's switch this then. So this needs to be in the front then. Let's see if I lose happiness now. I don't think I did. Deep deliberation. Countless shanty dwellers live in the tail carriages of your train. Their labor is invaluable in keeping the entire train functioning. If the train is far too cramped for somebody to live in, how can you secure more space? We must secure more space. Okay. I'm trying. You know? Like, brother. Let's keep going. We're gonna get more supplies, and so I do want to upgrade when we get that. What happens if I don't pick a destination? Does my train just crash? Let's upgrade. Probably didn't need to do that because I think I leveled up automatically by doing that. The train's about to arrive. New terrain, mountain. Between sheer cliffs, the train begins to climb the mountain tracks. Path is treacherous, yet from above the view opens wide in every direction. The higher you rise, the higher you can see. Okay, interesting. What's happening? Let's go down here. Like through here. That's what let's go like this. Okay, so we also have a decision to make. There's a lot to focus on here, but once you kind of get into it, I kind of like the flow of the game. Like, it's constantly, you know, putting pressure on you. What are you going to do with your train? What decisions are you going to make? And I feel like different runs are going to be very drastically different. I still don't really understand what a lot of the individual train cars are doing, but, you know, it's stuff to learn. All right, so what do we got here? Population control. 2 passengers lost, but I get XP. 1 shanty carriage gained, and 4 passengers gained. But I feel like shanty carriages got buffed, so let's do more shanty carriages. I guess we'll do that later, right? Let's do another drone thing. Okay. So this is Knights of the Red Frost, and we don't really have any of those. We do have some Shadow Traders Association. Overload the engine to gradually increase speed. I guess we're doing that, man. Let's do it. And then let's put it next to that other one, right? I feel like them connecting would probably be pretty good. We're getting hell. What is this? Mileage. Currently have 9 mileage. You are a distinguished member of the Shadow Traders Association. Visit the shop to spend it. Wait, where's the shop? No idea. So we're off of the mountain now, so we are not going to be able to see quite as good. There's like poison here or something. I don't even know what that is. All right, let's change. I want to go here instead. Can I cancel? I can. Let's cancel and then head here. No, let's cancel and head here. Rare supply point. I don't know if I'm playing this right or not. I'm winging it, dog. The children of the engine are holding in a regularly scheduled event. You attend in your capacity as conductor and keep your seat. After listening to the sermon for a long time, a thought occurs. It's a bit dull. Shall I get up? Backlash lost. What exactly is zeal? Yeah, let's get more XP. Why not? We have 6 capacity. We only have 6 cars, but we have more capacity. Okay, interesting. Let's order a train car then. Gambling house, fuel and hammer brotherhood. I think we should focus on the Shadow Traders Association. But how do we access the shop for this? That's my question. In the shop, you can spend mileage to produce products. Better products are displayed based on your synergy level. Yeah, let's grab this. Do I have one of these already? I don't. Let's place that. Where's the shop at? I wonder how you could visit the shop. Is this the shop? This is the shop. Okay, cool, cool, cool. It said shop. Train power. Oh, so I can buy these engines. Cigarette butt. My Shadow Traders Association carriage's overperformance chance increases by 3%. Forever soup. Happiness 0 cycle. This value increases by 1 for every passenger you have. All right, let's save up for the soup, shall we? We can buy the soup now. We buy the soup immediately. Oh, we're too full. We're too full. We're too full. Okay, so let's get rid of this sheriff's office. Let's get rid of that. Did we get like a shanty carriage or something? I think we did because the decision, huh? I forgot about that. I didn't realize that would be a thing. Passenger revival plan. Gain 1 passengers for each deployed shanty carriage. You can obtain a shanty carriage from drone supply. You can store or recycle shanty carriages. Okay. And then I get some treaty. If shanty carriages is not deployed, all carriages final happiness. Okay, interesting. Balanced growth plan. I'm just reading a lot here. I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. You probably don't want to just listen to me read garbage. Carriages generate 5% more happiness per floor. Let's do gain 1 passengers for each deployed shanty carriage. Let's do that. Make decision. I like the decision tree. It's an interesting roguelike part of this game. And I'm a fan of it. Let's see where we're going here. Let's just set our thing. We have a rare supply point. You gain 1 supplies, receive 1 artifact drone supply as well. So that's like a perk. Seems like we're doing pretty good. Large scale unrest. This event depicts the experiences of train conductor me. Okay, a massive brawl broke out today in the tail carriages over the few available jobs. You headed out with Chief Secretary Anthony to calm passengers, but the situation did not settle easily. At this rate, the train could collapse from within. Job shortage gains. Okay, where's that? Job shortage. Unhappiness has been increased by 10%. There's too many people. The number of those who find work. Okay, so we need more train cars, possibly. We're at 7 of 7. We could definitely... Let's do an artifact drone supply. See if we can get any cool perks. All goods sold by Shadow Traders Association are offered at 15% lower prices. All entertainment trains always produce their maximum amount of happiness. Counts as having 1 additional train association synergy. Yeah, let's grab that. That seems good. Now we're at 4. And so, let me just read that. Gain 200% more mileage. More products are put on display. Okay, let's see what's going on with that. Clay figurine, your Shadow Trader Association carriage's overperformance productivity increases by 2%. What does that mean? Gain a facility. What does that overperformance mean? You know what I mean? Overperformance. I don't. Maybe I'm missing it. Forgive me for missing that. We have 3 supply. Let's buy something. So what did that say? It said your Shadow Trader Association carriages overperformance. Oh, I guess what I could probably do is press middle mouse to lock. Produces extra happiness according to the overperformance chance. Grants a chance to produce extra happiness. The resulting yields. So what's the overperformance chance? It's like a explosion symbol. And there's like no overperformance chance in any of these. So I don't know if I want to do that. We have 225 though, dude. Transportation. Okay, let's just do this. So now these guys get overperformance. Okay, so that little the left number underneath the picture, that number has gone up by 3%. And it's like I think it's a chance of like an incredible boost when dudes are in that train. I don't know though. I just work here. I'm just the train guy. All right, let's keep going up. I'm having a good time in this game. This is fun, dude. This is kind of addicting, not gonna lie. Let's level up a couple times. So I feel like we're doing fine. We're at, you know, 1100 happiness. Seems like our dudes are pretty happy. I'm feeling good. I'm shrugging my shoulders up and down, feeling good. So what do we like and what do we dislike about the game? First criticism I'm going to give the game, and I don't know how it's fixable, but the first criticism I have is the tooltips and the passenger revival plan. The train is about to arrive. Press the next destination. What is this? Colossus. It had been to survive humanity covered in mountain made a statue. No. Okay, well, it's too late. We're going this way. Let's go up. Layover contaminated. So this messes with your happiness. Quite interesting. Can I just go left? I don't know. A massive statue comes into view behind the horizon. Record said distant past. Blah, blah, blah. There must be valuable artifacts. Let's just pay our respects. Why not? Let's do another decision as well. Expanded passenger, gain 1 passengers for each deployed shanty carrier. I feel like we don't want to do that because I feel like we have too many passengers now, yeah? Poverty relief pacts. You can obtain shanty carriages from a drone supply. You can store or recycle shanty carriages. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make decision. Anyway, what was I saying? Rat remedy. Passenger demanding a solution to many rats aboard the train. The Academy argues we should distribute a new rat poison. New rat poison? Passengers gained. Cat gained. Traditionally, cats are the only ones to pay. Let's get a cat, dude. We have a cat now. Happiness +3 per cycle. Oh, that's cool. Again, so you know, what are we thinking here? I think the description, like the top synergy, like that's your train. When you upgrade the train, what does it do? And then the bottom synergy, that's like the category of train it's in. That's kind of confusing in the beginning, and I think a lot of these tooltips are a little wordy. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? We could do Children of the Engine. We don't have any of those yet. We don't have any Guild of Explorers yet. This is just neutral. When recycled, this carriage receive one-time supplies. Sure. I think I'm just gonna recycle it. Nah, we'll play it. We'll put it there. Reports indicate that the temperature is rising as we head east. We may even discover conditions warm enough to live outside. If so, every problem could be solved at once. Let's go, dude. Let's pick a destination and let me get my thoughts out. So I think the descriptions can be a little wordy, and I think that's kind of the biggest standout thing in my opinion. But you know, I take that with a grain of salt. I also just might be an idiot. You know what I mean? So, but you know, here's some things I do like. Once you wrap your mind around it, I think the gameplay loop is actually pretty addicting. I really do think that. I think that, you know, working on the synergies of your train cars, it's a very unique gameplay that I've never experienced before in any game I've ever played. And I'm having a good time. I also like the visuals. I think all the UI is pretty good. The happiness thing up here is kind of basic, but like, you know, when you open up the map, I really like this map. I think it's pretty cool. I like the visuals here. I like all the card arts and stuff. You know, I like how the cards look, the design of them. It feels very swaggy, you know what I mean? And I love the events, too, that pop up. It's really cool. There's a strange smell to the water. Feeling uneasy, you look outside and begin to notice ice chunks with an unpleasant green tint. They must be the source of the stench. Considering that all the water is made by melting snow, this is a serious problem. So now we get -6 happiness. Oh, we are super contaminated right now. The happiness is going down like crazy. We got to get through it, though. What's this? Trail car resurrection tree. If shanty car is not deployed, all carriages' happiness decreases. So we need to make sure if we have any shanty cars, we need to make sure we distribute them adequately. It's important. We made it through the poison. No, we have more poison. Let's go here. We're doing fine on happiness, though. We're doing fine. We have 7 supply. Let's get another decision going. Which one should we go? 3-shift system. The maximum number of passengers for all carriages increases. I think I would like that. Shanty carriage can be upgraded to 2-floor. Shanty carriages can hold more passengers as they are upgraded. I think we do shanty car meta. We work towards that. You know what I mean? We are in a poison area still. I feel like our thing's getting a lot faster too, man. Why don't we upgrade a couple times? I mean, we can't buy, you know, we can't put any more trains on here, so it is what it is. But yeah, I really like the gameplay, dude. Like it's a really unique roguelike that, you know, it feels very original to me. And I'm wondering if the first game, Frostrain 1, I wonder if it kind of, you know, started this. But, you know, this is really fun. I'm enjoying this. There's a lot of stuff to pay attention to, but you also get breaks. Like right now, I'm just chilling. Let's see where we're going. Let's just go this way. What is this node? Mountain uncommon supply point. Nice. We get more sight. People of the tail cars. In the tail cars, you can find every kind of human spectacle. For example, people throwing a drinking party outside designated cooking zones. From their outfits, they seem to have finished some group exercise. Despite the ban on cooking in this car, the air is already thick with smoke and the smell of meat. Leave them be. Or by law, we should issue a warning and levy a fine. What, dude, it's not a cooking car. You guys can't do whatever you want. This is my train. If you don't like it, get out of here. You rats. But yeah, we're at 8 of 8 cars here. So, you know, it's not like we're going to get another car. Preparing for the future. Overcrowding is making it increasingly difficult to maintain order within the train. Chief Secretary Anthony has warned you that at this rate, society may eventually collapse. Perhaps it'd be wise to start preparing little by little. Implement a rationing system. What does that do? All carriages produce less happiness. Okay, that's not good. Let's observe it a little longer. Heavier train. We get slower, but we get low prices. My carriages produce 0% more happiness. The value increases. I feel like we can sacrifice the happiness. We have plenty of happiness. I'm a little worried about the speed situation. Is something going to catch up to me? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm a little worried about that. Honestly, we should probably spend our money here. Right? Can I buy shanty carriages from here? I don't think I can. Let's buy the clay figurine. And then show me some more goods, please. The Shadow Association happiness production increases by 10%. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's grab another clay figurine. Coin chest. Your Shadow Association mileages increases by +2. So, okay. Every time you receive supplies, gain... Okay, let's grab that. Let's grab that. I haven't been grabbing any of this stuff. We have tons of stuff. I'm grabbing all of this crap. All of it. Shadow carriages mileage increase. Shadow Traders Association carriages overperformance. Sure, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. We have 111 coins left. That's fine. We'll wait. We'll save up. Yeah, we've been building those up for a while, dude. Okay, we can do another train car now. Reconstruction committee now completed. So now I can stack shanty cars. So should I do that? I think we do that. Boom. So it's a shanty carriage level 2. I like that. Before we do that, let's see what we want to do next. Wealth redistribution. Shanty carriages can be upgraded to 3 floor. Or we could just get a couple shanty carriages. Yeah, let's do that for now. Because we're not going to get it immediately anyway. Let's order some carriages. Let's see what's going on here. A warehouse. We have any Fuel and Hammer Brotherhood? We don't really. We have Shadow Traders Association, though. Accounting office. I'm pretty sure I have one of these already. So can we level it up? I don't have one. So we'll just place it. So we're getting we almost leveled this up to 6 Shadow Traders Association, which is pretty interesting. We might as well do it again because we have another train capacity. Here's a shanty carriage. We absolutely take that immediately. Maybe that was a little too overzealous. Hey, we level it up, and we can't level it up to 3, unfortunately. But we're in a good spot. We do it again. We also need to pick our destinations. Control room. This is Knights of the Red Frost. Orphanage. Sheriff office. I feel like I have a sheriff office already, don't I? I thought I did at least. Maybe I got rid of it. Yeah, maybe I got rid of it. Let me re-roll. Food line. Children of the Engine. I don't have any of those. Let's get Resembly Workshop. And then I think I could probably level it up, right? Yeah. Boom. We leveled that up. We're still at 8 of 9. Let's pick some new destinations. Are you starting to feel the flow here? Because I am. Let's go right. I wonder what the wind condition is. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's get another car. We get a shanty carriage. That's an immediate grab for me. And we're going to put it in between those two. Because why not? We're chilling. And once this decision happens, we'll get 2 more shanty carriages. And then we'll grab the... can level them up to level 3. We're doing totally fine with happiness. Like, we're doing great. Let's just buy these. This just boosts our mileage production and other stuff. Speed. We have 348. We'll save up now. It's getting pretty expensive. The engine is eternal. The children of the engine are the largest religious group aboard the train. Their doctrine centers on the eternal engine and the train that never stops. However, if your plan succeeds and you find a suitable environment to settle outside, the train will inevitably have to stop. Because of this, they gather every day to stage massive protests. Dude. The following outcomes may occur. 45% attempt persuasion using the data reports. Nothing happens. 55% backlash gain. Or should I just tank a happiness hit? What's backlash? Backlash is 8% minus happiness per cycle. Yeah, let's see if we can gamble here. It seems the persuasion worked. Phenomenal. Landmark, Crystal Curtain. As the train rounds the curve, a colossal ice pillar standing like towering walls fill your view. This place was once home to one of the largest waterfalls that stretched across the continent. When the temperature plummeted, the flow gradually slowed until the entire cascade froze in place. I like the flavor text. I think it's well written. Awe gained. What does that mean? 7 happiness per second. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's great. We gain a nice little happiness boost. Probably not placing my train cars efficiently. I will admit that. I'll be the first one to admit that. Where are we? Let's go up to this uncommon supply point. I kind of want more perks, but it's all good. We're buying lots of perks with the mileage that we're getting. Let's order more train cars. Archive. Department of Labor. Bonus happiness is multiplied by 2. Sure. Oh, we have way too many. So we can take these off now. But we don't want to do that. Because this is actually gonna... This is gonna make our... happiness less. So we play that there. Department of Labor as well. We are maxed out. Decision making, let's make it so we can upgrade to level 3. Make decision. So once that's done, we can start combining some of these shanties. Let's upgrade. We need to play the shanty carriage because we have the tail car reconstruction treaty. If shanty carriage is not deployed, all carriages' final happiness decreases by 20%. So we need to get the shanty carriage. We could just destroy it, but it's a quiet night. You decide to leave your office and walk the length of the train. Make an inspection. I gain backlash, but I gain 1 passengers. Oh, it's 70% to gain backlash and minus 1 passengers gained. 30% visit a well-drilled unit with excellent discipline. Head to the tavern. Yeah, I need more XP. That's what I want. I'm just going to focus on that right now. Where are we going? Yeah, let's just keep going through here. Dude, this is fun. I like this game. I think that this is a roguelike. This is one of the more polished roguelike games I've played on the channel. Like, checking it out. I think there's some opportunities. But like, I don't know how to simplify how you explain what all these do. Just because it's such unique concepts that the train cars are trying to explain. You know what I mean? New terrain coast. The train runs along the shoreline where the sound of waves echo. So there's some improper grammar in these descriptions too, I will say. The train runs along the shoreline where the sound of waves echoes. That's Maybe translation issues, don't know. I still like the way this is written, but there is just some mistakes that I'm noticing. You might want to check that out, that's all I'm saying. Sunlight reflecting off the sea looks almost beautiful. Feels as though the heart has opened wide. So where's the coast? Oh, right here? Is this the coast? Let's just keep going straight, I think. Because we want to go east. Right? We do need to keep leveling up. That's important. Because we need to get this shanty carriage out, like, now, man. Extreme measures. Greetings, conductor. This is Knight Commander Guy. I am aware that the growing number of passengers has been weighing heavily on your mind. I may be a man who knows little beyond what I was trained for, and though I understand this proposal may be somewhat extreme, I wish to present it nonetheless. With this method, we can at least prevent the situation from worsening. I ask that you consider it. So we can lose 2 passengers and gain backlash, or 3 passengers gain and we gain a shanty carriage. I don't mind the shanty carriages. I think we pick that. I respect your decision. That's right, you respect my decision. We're doing fine. This is almost leveled up, and we'll be able to get the shanty carriage in. We'll actually be able to play everything, I believe. We are getting poisoned quite severely. Okay, so now we go boom. Boom. We have 2 really big shanty carriages, and we can now put the Department of Labor out as well. And that's going to give us an education boost. Always gain bonus happiness. We also need to go somewhere. Let's go up. We missed a town here, which that would have been pretty cool. I wonder if the map is the same every time, and you could kind of choose how you want to do stuff. Let's make our next decision. Engine car seizure. Shanty car can be upgraded to 4 floors. If a carriage holds at least 5 passengers, over performance always triggers. I think we should focus on the shanty car, because then we can make it 4 floors, and we're chilling, dude. We are chilling. I like the music, too. I'm hearing some music. I think I'm actually going to buff up the music a little bit, because, yeah, I feel like the music's getting gypped a little bit. The title screen music was pretty loud. Like, I'm at the coast now. You can literally hear the waves. There is an attention to detail in this game that you have to respect. And I feel like my decisions are being rewarded. Like, I feel like I'm logically putting 2 and 2 together. And my happiness is getting incredibly buffs. Plus, we have this mileage. Like, I feel like I'm chasing a build right now, and it's working. And that feels really good when you're first discovering a roguelike game. I think that's really important. Let's just spend all this on these things. We'll get whiskey. Your Shadow Traders Association character's happiness production increases by 15%. That seems pretty good. Let's reroll. Let's just grab all this shit. Beautiful. We're arriving on the coast. Let's just keep going up here. Oh, we're missing out on a lot of stuff here, man. Deepening conviction. The number of passengers keeps growing, and the train grows slower and slower. With each passing day, you feel more certain that only the promised land can save everyone. At this rate, all will perish together. Overcrowding gained. So we have speed at minus 38%. The value increases by 2% for each passenger exceeding 12. So now we're mad slow. So what I'm assuming the speed is it's stopping you from getting to your next destination, and this unhappiness is going to keep ticking away more and more and more. It does literally feel slower, too. This is rough, dude. 2% for each passenger exceeding 12. So how can I get rid of passengers? I don't know. Total passengers 31. Free rider amnesty. I don't know. Just the decisions that I've made, I guess. Let's go here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the shanty cars, it's just capacity for passengers that we already have. You know what I mean? Monopoly, the happiness output of foremost carriage increases by 40%. The happiness output of all other carriages decreases by 10%. Absolute dominion. Shanty carriages can continue to be upgraded. Let's do it, dude. We're going full shanty carriages. We could go boom. Get a nice big shanty carriage. Old provisions. The quartermaster comes to report. Conductor, we discovered supplies that weren't on the ledger. They're foodstuffs and we could begin distribution. I can read, okay? After a brief pause, it continues. However, we did find them in a freezer. We don't know how old they are. Is it safe to eat? 40% chance. The taste was a bit odd, but still edible. We gain a passenger. Food poisoning gain. All carriages produce 30% less happiness. After 60 seconds, it's removed. We can't gamble. Yeah, I feel like both of these are bad because I don't want more passengers anyway, so I think we just dispose of it. I hate to do that, but it's important. I guess we get a shanty carriage, yeah? Yeah, let's do a shanty carriage. Let's throw it in. Boom. Let's start building up another shanty carriage now. We're chilling. We're still doing great with happiness, dude. We're doing fine. This is a 46-minute long video. I don't know when I'm gonna die, but I might have to call it soon, boys. I don't know how long these runs can be. I don't know when we win. It seems like we're pretty far off. We're on day 30. I guess we could probably, you know, increase... You know what I'm saying? Increase the speed a little bit. This is a cool option. Audience, the first class is summoned you. Following ancient customs, you enter the chamber blindfolded where they await you. Conductor, we have watched you for a very long time, and not once have you disappointed us. As always, we trust you will resolve the matter with wisdom. Their confidence seems unwavering. They will greatly boost your this will greatly boost your approval rating. First class favor gained. All carriages produce 33% more happiness. That seems pretty good. Let's go here. Empty land launch pad. Let's go there, and let's boost our speed. All right, so we got a decision here. Let's do this one, I guess. I don't know. We're going up there. I don't know what the point of this is. I'm just winging it. I don't know what's going on. Happiness injection. All carriages gain happiness. All carriages are over performance chance. All trains happiness production increases by 0%. Sure, let's just do all trains gain happiness. Why not? And then we can actually order some stuff. Landmark empty launchpad. In the middle of a vast plain stands a colossal steel framework. A canted launch tower, rusted supports, and a torn-away cooling ducts mark a place once readied for a final ascent. Here, shortly after the end became certain, a colony ship carrying a chosen few lifted off. Not all could board. Crowds swarmed the site and righted in the brink of launch, and the ship appears to have departed in haste. Unloaded cryo capsules still lie on the ground. Ooh, search for engine parts. Yeah, let's search for engine parts. I don't even know what that does, but I guess we're about to find out. Speed 15%. All carriages produce 25% less happiness. That might not have been the right play, but that's okay. Department of Entertainment. Sure, let's grab that. I'm kind of just randomly picking stuff at this point. I don't know what I'm doing. Train's about to arrive. We got to pick the next destination. Let's just go up north a little bit. I don't know, dude. And let's go fast speed. I'm just curious on like what happened, because I feel like my happiness is in a great spot. Okay, we got that. So now that's gonna happen more. Balanced growth plan. Carriages generate 5% more happiness per floor. Yeah, let's do that. That seems good. And then we need to keep going. The fun way. Conductor, I found a truly splendid way to improve the engine. There's a boring method and one that's absolutely insanely fun. From the sound of it, boring method's better. Yeah, it sounds boring. Heated nut. Speed 0%. This value changes each day within the range of minus 30% to plus 32%. Let's do it, dude. Let's keep going. Poverty relief policy. The number of passengers keeps increasing and there are no longer enough facilities to accommodate them. Those left behind are pushed further and further towards the tail into dark places where even power does not reach, barely clinging to life. This continues, the resentment will surely engulf the entire train society. Summon the commander of the Knights of the Red Frost. Let's summon the chief of staff. Yo, dude. Based on what you told us, blah, 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 blah. Power diversion. So minus 7% speed. They produce less happiness. Sure, let's produce less happiness. I feel like happiness is in a good spot. It's only a matter of time before I make the wrong decision, isn't it? And I lose. Let's buy some stuff. I don't know. We have so much, dude. I buy anything. I just buy random stuff. Obviously, you know, when you're playing by yourself, you probably want to, you know, think about this stuff a little bit more, you know, detailed. But, you know, I'm doing a video, and the video's already 40 minutes. You know, I can only do so much, you know what I'm saying? Population control. Yeah, let's do populate. We definitely want to lose some passengers. I'm getting a little ruthless, aren't I? Let's do artifact drone supply. Counts as having 1 additional media synergy. All goods sold by shadow traders are lower prices. Counts as having 1 additional central supply bureau. Sure, let's grab that. Let's choose where we want to go. And let's go fast. The new terrain forest. The train enters a region dense with trees. Frozen branches hang close to the tracks, forcing you to slow down to prevent derailment. Though the trees are long dead and frozen, the scenery remains beautiful. Okay. We're getting real slow, brother. Yeah, I might have to call it. What happened? Train's about to arrive. What happened? What happened? I don't know. It was like a blood splat. Oh, it was the population control. Whoops. Let's do speed increation, I guess. I don't know. Fierce opposition. The children and the injured are growing more violent in their protests. They are arousing the crowd, spreading claims that the promised land is a lie and the conductor is possessed by a demon. Hey. So what did I get here? Public opinion turns. All characters produce less happiness. Listen, we're still very happy. You guys can't affect me. You're not going to bring me down. Hey, listen, I feel like we checked this game out a good amount, dude. And, you know, I feel like, this is a demo, man. There's a ton of content here. And if you'd like to see more, maybe you should just play the game for yourself. You know what I mean? According to a report from the National Press Department, recent Academy research has enabled a mass distribution of cockroach jelly. I'd rather eat toothpaste. Yeah. Hey, let's save and exit. Dude, Frostrain, dude. This game really surprised me. I mean, obviously, I knew kind of what I was getting into. I saw the, you know, the trailer and stuff. You know, I at least like to see if I might enjoy the game before I check it out. I don't check out games randomly. But, you know, I really enjoy it. I feel like it was a little intimidating onboarding, excuse the pun. A lot of the stuff was a little bit confusing, but once it clicks, there's a lot of synergy involved here, and synergies make roguelike games infinitely better, in my opinion. Being able to chase a build and get rewarded for it, I literally felt like I was unkillable. You know, I feel like if you make the wrong decisions, you know, your happiness might be hard to keep afloat. It could be a situation where the game is just easy. I don't know. I have one sample size and I was dominant in my run. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Your mileage may vary. I would recommend you play the game for yourself. I was impressed by so many things. The visuals, the synergies. I think the game is well designed. I love the premise. I think it's original. There's so many things to praise about this game. It's one of my favorite games I've played in a while. Frostrain. I mean, definitely add this to the wish list. Check out this free demo and let me know if you like it. You know, go play the game and come back and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, subscribe. I'm always checking out new games and I would love to have you. And I appreciate you. I'll see you later. Peace out. Yeah.